Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at the lunch Queen Consort Camilla had last week in Mayfair. She had this lunch with Dame Judi Dench, Dame Maggie Smith, and there was some newspapery people there and people from media there as well, namely Piers Morgan and Jeremy Clarkson, and one of the editors from the Mail, I think. It was somebody high up from the Mail. Anyway, so we're going to have a look into that with the cards and see if we can pick up any energies and how Montecito responded to this. The overseas couple responded to this. But before I begin, we have got some new subscribers, so welcome. Thank you very much for joining my channel. Thanks very much for being here. To everyone who's been here for a while, thank you for your support. I do appreciate it, you guys. And for everyone who is in the emotional support coven, thank you very much. You guys are amazing. Thank you very much. I do appreciate you. So let's have a look in to see how the Montecito couple, how the overseas couple reacted to the reports in the press that Jeremy Clarkson, etc., was at a meal with Camilla and Piers Morgan. Let's have a look. Okay, so this is going to be acted on quite quickly. I feel we are going to get something about this coming up in the next few weeks. Of course, we have got the book coming out, and there is going to be fuel there from that very instance to say that he was validated from everything that he was saying in the Netflix series, and him being Harry, of course. This is going to be something that they are driven on. To me, it's almost like they have a trauma bond. They kind of have this, they read all this news about them that doesn't sit right with themselves, and that's what they talk about. This is what their common ground is. Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands there, and they're actually, when this is in reverse, which it is you poking the bear rather than being attacked. So they're looking like they're weaker. They're trying to look like they're on the defense, but actually it's them who have been attacking, if you know what I mean. So there was this kind of weaponized victimhood in a way. And with the Chariot there, it does look like it is going to go into it. I doubt it'll be in the book, but I do feel like it will be in interviews and mentioned. The Nine of Wands there, what is known about the situation? Well, they feel battered, they feel bruised, they've had enough. They definitely are going to take a creative spin on this with the Wands energy coming in there. They've had enough. Their boundaries are being stretched in a way. They would like you to believe, but what's underneath it? The Hierophant, of course. So this is all about them against the monarchy and the structure of the monarchy and the institutions, not just with the monarchy, but you're looking at the newspapers, media, you're looking at the government. Remember, they're suing the government because really they will turn around and say, look what they're doing against us, we need protection. They're drumming up hatred. My God, they want Meghan to have stuff thrown at her in the streets. And that'll be very much be kind of weaponizing against them in a way. So they are using that. They will use this article to their advantage. The Star, well, they were meant to have this hopeful, they were going to have this brilliant thing, this new way of doing things, etc., with the Netflix. They were hoping that they would be inspirational, that they would be energize themselves. Unfortunately, it's not went across as they wanted to. However, they have got more ammunition. The Two of Pentacles, it's about balancing and timing and work-life balance. Okay, So I think they might sit on it. What's on their mind? 10 of Pentacles, that wealthy family. So they are still Queen of Pentacles, what's surrounding it. They are going to come out. I do feel like they are going to come out and say, I've said it for a while, there's something about Catherine, I'm telling you guys. That's what the cards are saying. 3 of Cups and the 7 of Swords. So they're going to take stuff without permission. They're going to take things without being revealed, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. So there is this massive focus there on the royal family, and with the 10 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles surrounding it, remember Catherine's a Capricorn, they really feel kind of, there's a jealousy there, isn't there? There's a jealousy there against Catherine. There's a jealousy there against William. They have to look what they did with the Earthshot prize. They are thinking of trying to upstage the royal family and do something against the royal family. And this may be coming over the Christmas period. We are coming in at Christmas. We're in Christmas week now. We've got the 2 of Pentacles there, which is showing about balance. So this will be, it could well come out and say something when the when his interview comes out, when he starts doing interviews around Spare. The 7 of Swords taking something away. So let's get a little bit more detail from what the cards are saying, and I'm going to have a look into how Harry feels about the meeting with Camilla and Piers Morgan. The Tower. Okay. He really was not happy about this. He is really unhappy about this. They are actually going through some things at the moment. I feel like maybe some deals aren't coming off as well as they wanted them to, especially with Netflix. I feel like he's definitely feeling a little bit more backed into a corner and a little bit more pressure. Definitely. There's the burning away of the old and bringing in of the new with the Tower. But because the Tower is just so destructive, it's almost like he's kind of destroying himself. What's crossing him is the 5 of Swords in reverse. That is stuff and sneaky things and things being taken and twisted, and that has been revealed. If you look at some of the claims in the Netflix stuff, if you look at the way they position things, even the stock footage they used, it was Katie Price being chased by the paparazzi, it was a Trump aide getting arrested, all of those things. This is going to, people are seeing through them, and he doesn't like that. What's above the situation? We have got the High Priestess, 1 foot in the world, secrets revealed, secrets being told. Now, with the High Priestess, it used to come through as the Queen, because she's the head of the Church of England, and that's just the way the cards used to fall. I think this is really focusing on secrets being revealed and stuff he may not want in the press coming out, and he isn't happy with that. I think it's since the Camilla's lunch has been portrayed. The Magician in reverse. All right, okay. He's frustrated because there's a lack of action. A lack of calling out. See, he was really kind of quite happy going for it, this new creative venture. You know, Ace of Wands, it's something else. It's waving around, you know, look at me, I'm going for it. Look how creative we are. Look how wonderful we are. They really wanted to grab people's attention. They really wanted to get people revved up. And what's happened is it hasn't landed well. So he's feeling some pressure from the Tower. And I feel like as the weekend's gone on, he doesn't necessarily feel as comfortable as he did the day or two after the readings came out. The Netflix came out. I feel like he's getting to a point where people are starting to phone up and maybe break off deals, break off things. definitely. Page of Coins. So, this is interesting. Just as I'm talking off breaking off deals, you have got this kind of still wanting to go ahead, still wanting to make his money, and there's a very immature kind of way of doing things. He's not very grounded. He's probably spending more than is coming on in at the moment. And here we have the 2 of coins there, which matches that one. And we have the devil surrounding him. We have the 6 of Swords, and let me just get the last card out. It is, let me see, the 10 of Coins, and then there's a 10 of Pentacles there in reverse. So, excuse my squeaky chair. This is all about him not being balanced and not being able to balance the books, not being able to separate work and home life in a way. They are very much focused on the royal family, but there in reverse, you have a negative impression. Yeah, I think he's going to be finding himself on the out. We have got the devil surrounding him. Now, that devil energy is all about manipulation, being lied to, but you've got to remember, poison goes where it's welcome. And he's no innocent within this whole situation. This is people revving him up, blowing up his bum. He's very, 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 very in this. They are showing themselves to be small-minded and petty. He does not like at all what he does not like at all how the media are now portraying him. It's definitely stuff blaming with the royal family, and the Queen for some reason has come up here. I feel like there's going to be some more secret reveals. This might be the Queen, this might be something completely different, but we have got the 6 of Wands there, and there's that sense of going overseas, and that's what he wants everyone to focus on, about how poorly he was treated in his mind. And then we have got coming up in reverse, the 10 of Coins, the 10 of Pentacles. So this will be a separation and a further distancing himself from the royal family. So that's what we're seeing here with Camilla's party. Now let's have a look and see what we get for how Meghan took Jeremy Clarkson's Peace in the Sun, because it really was directed quite towards, I mean, he did say that, both of them, but he really did seem to direct it mainly at Meghan, especially the throwing poo comments. So we're going to have a look at that and see how Meghan felt about that. So you've got the Emperor in reverse. She's very annoyed by it. She's very frustrated. She just thinks this is male energy. It is the patriarchy taking the mick again. It could well be something to do with the King and Camilla as well, but yeah. 5 of Swords in reverse. She feels like this made her point perfectly. Interesting. 4 of Swords. They're going to come out, right, and say, this wouldn't have happened. It wouldn't have been so obvious if the Queen was in charge. I wonder if Harry's going to come out and say that, or she's going to say that in an interview. This is definitely going to get brought up, guys. Let's have a look underneath. The 6 of Cups in reverse. Okay. Why are we getting warped childhood memories? I suppose it's like a twisting of this purity. Five of Cups, walking away. This is exactly, they're forced to walk away. Eight of Swords. With the Five of Cups, she's going to kind of come out and say that there was a lot of hurt, and it hurt her, the stuff that was going on in the press around Netflix. Harry was like more kind of buoyant about it. He was definitely looking forward to doing his interviews, and then the stuff happened with Camilla and the meal, and that's on the other cards. But what I'm looking at is Jeremy Clarkson. So she really was quite hurt. She is wounded by the stuff that's in the press about her. She takes it really personally. And we've got the Eight of Swords coming up, and she's going to kind of, she's getting, it's almost like she's going to be rescued from something in a way, pulled out of a situation. So here we have the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Rods, very much annoyed, angry, wants to correct what's been said about her. She wants to lash out, she wants to have a go, or she wants to get somebody to do it for her. And she wants to give this image that she's this demure, very giving, very caring lady who's just happened upon good fortune rather than it just been thrust into. She does like to give this impression that she was just like a princess in waiting and fate brought it to her. The King of Wands in reverse. I think we're going to be hearing more from Tyler Perry as well. I think he's very angry. And there's the Tower in reverse as well. So Harry is kind of feeling it right at this minute, right at this second. But she's blaming, I really feel like she's blaming the patriarchy. She's blaming King Charles. She's blaming all of these people. And what's interesting to me is there's something around the time of the Queen's death that she is, no, I don't think around the time of the Queen's death. I feel like they're saying if the Queen was alive, this wouldn't have happened. Camilla having this lunch, especially after they've said these things about the press, blah, 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 blah. And it just proves their point. And the Five of Cups in reverse is just her. She's having more hurt. We do have some people who she wants to from them to come rushing on in, and she's hopeful that Tyler Perry will come out and say stuff to back her up once again. We have the Tower in reverse there, which means there's going to be some more karma. There's going to be some lies exposed and a stripping of something. We have the Ten of Coins there. Of course, the royal family are not going to come out and say anything, I don't think, guys. They're going to be doing the better thing. They are going to be the ones who are being more turn the other cheek. They won't necessarily go on the attack. I feel with the Tower in reverse and the Ten of Coins in reverse, it's very much one of those things. They will just let their actions speak for themselves. So they're just going to carry on keeping a bit of a dignified silence and saying things like carrying on their life overseas, and they're much loved members of the royal family and we wish them all the best. They're overseas, but whatever, that kind of thing. That's the vibe. We're not going to get King Charles doing a mic drop on Christmas Day, as much as some of you want it, going, they're out, bye, they're losing the titles, happy Christmas, have some turkey. You know what I mean? He's not going to do that. I think it's going to be after the coronation and after the book for sure. I think the book's going to have a lot of damaging stuff in it. I think they're coming I still think they're coming for Catherine and Camilla in the book, and it's going to come from Harry. But that's not going to work out well for Harry in the long term. So yeah, there we go. What do you guys see? Is there anything you would like to add? What did you think of Jeremy Clarkson's comments? What did you think of Camilla's party? Is there anything you'd like to add? Is there any readings you'd like me to do? Thank you very much for being here. I do appreciate your guys' time, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye everyone.